This playthrough is rated T for teen. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Vauldemare here with more Z.H.P. Unlosing Ranger versus Darkdeath Evilman. We gotta get 100% determination. Let us do it. We gotta start the new dungeon. Level 8, the Filthy Curse. Ugh, burp before I do that. Okay, let's go.
Super doctor, but he's afraid of operating? Is that even possible?
Of course it is! Lives are at stake in his line of work. The heavier the responsibility is, the less freedom you'll feel. Sometimes, you might even feel crushed by that responsibility. What about you? The responsibility must have felt really heavy for you in the beginning. It's the same for all heroes. Just try to imagine. What if you lost all your powers one day?
No way! Me? Lose my powers? You've got to be kidding!
See? The weight of your responsibility and all kinds of fears blitz you at once.
You're right! If the savior of the world suddenly became completely powerless, all hell would break loose!
Now, stranger, let's see what the doctor's current state is while you still have your powers.
You sound like I'm gonna... Never mind. Hey, Kyoya, did you find the Unlosing Ranger yet?
I'm sure I ran over him around here. Where did he go?
I had planned on returning to my country, but here I am again.
Kyoya, there's a guy that's collapsed here.
Oh, is it the Unlosing Ranger?
No, it's just a regular guy. He's covered in blood.
Whoa! Seriously? Is he dead?
No, he's bloody and dying, but he's still alive. He's a man with the same level of vitality as a roach.
We can't just leave him here. Doc, get to it, man! You have to fix him up!
I can't.
Huh? Did you just say you can't? Why?
What do you mean you can't? You just showed us a really miraculous surgery performed on yourself!
I was able to do that precisely because it was my own body. I can't operate on others.
Huh? What the hell does that mean? I don't get you.
You're a great doctor, but you're a cold-hearted one.
If you fix him right up, you'll be a hero.
Yeah, hero. That's the one word I least wish to hear right now.
What a problematic doctor. If he's that good and can't operate on others, he's a total waste of talent and space.
You should be commended for saving people from dangers numerous times. But your repeated failures and losses have caused Jean Noir to miss his opportunity to overcome his fear.
So the mission this time around is to make Jean Noir overcome his fear of operating.
If we can help him overcome that fear, he can save countless people. This mission is important.
That's right. Complete this mission and come back alive only when you've attained 100% determination.
Are you saying that if he doesn't learn 100% determination, he's better off dead?
Let's make sure you come back alive.
Okay, Vauldemare, I'm going to tell you about what you need to know to get through this dungeon. There are no passageways in the dungeon. To move to another place on the map, you'll have to use a hook shot. Oh, great. Equip the hook shot and press the X button to grab onto something far away. You'll be able to move freely between areas that way. If you fall off the map, you'll move to the bottom floor. You might think it'll get you there faster, but don't forget that you'll be going to lower floors without leveling up. You'll have to do it at your own discretion, so train however you deem most effective for this dungeon. Huh, well that's interesting. Alright, show you the first couple of floors, and then take you to the cutscenes thereafter.
Show him what you're
Definitely,
Good for you.
definitely, I was wondering what the hookshot was, because I'd run across it in previous areas before, and I was like, well, what's the point of this item? It just grabs stuff. Well, there's a point.
Lucky you.
Well, there's a reason. Okay. Oh, that's what the barrels are for. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see. That's pretty neat. Oh, there's the thing right there.
Lucky you. Stay on guard.
He's gone crazy! There we go.
Lucky you.
Okay, I could go now, but I want to go and level up. I've heard this boss is also pretty difficult. At the very end, it can be kind of tough, so I want to make sure to get... Whoa. Oh, nice! Got a treasure chamber. Well, now I kind of wish I didn't bring all my stuff, because I was like, I thought I'd... Oh well, that's fine.
This is it! Let me see, Paw Paw!
Good for you.
Now the problem is I'm going to have to decide which weapons I want to keep.
This is it!
Keep it up.
Isn't it kind of sad that like those one times you're just like, oh, I don't have anything to have, and then it's like, oh, I'm full already. Dang it. Okay, so let's see. I always need meat.
Keep it up.
So a dagger. Always need this. So
Good for
I
you.
don't really care about the poison bottle items. Need at least... I don't think I need multiple hook shots, because I can't really attack with it, so... As long as I don't drop it, I should be fine. I got a dagger. Rocket punch, arm. Huh. Now let's get rid of the appetite enemy. Okay. Cool. That should take me... get me good for the rest of the dungeon. Or at least on equipment anyway. Uh-oh. Dang it. No! Oh, good. I have enough defense, so that didn't hurt too bad. Take that. Next floor.
Captain Noir, where are you? Oh, you must be another victim of his plastic surgery. Oh, poor thing. He made you look like such a wimp. How rude. No one touched his face. He's always looked this wimpy. Oh, so you're gonna get your face redone now then? Let me warn you that you really shouldn't go to Dr. Jean. He's a first-rate doctor, but he's so irresponsible. I wanted to look like a wonderful monster, but he just said, you look better like this. And he did surgery on my face until I look like a piece of modern art. I'll make him pay for this. This is all Dr. Noir's fault. I'm going to pound his face when I find him. So the doctor in this world doesn't have any fear of operating. He's just an irresponsible doctor.
He's a doctor who ignores what his patients want? Disgusting. It doesn't matter how good he is. It's a hero's duty to make irresponsible people like that mend their ways. We have to find Bizarro Jean Noir so we can prevent any more victims from popping up.
Whenever he talks, he sounds so hot-blooded and dramatic for some reason. Hey, do you know why Pirohiko is always like that? I mean, he's the former Unlosing Ranger, but I think he's more like a clown than the most popular hero in the world. Sometimes, I really doubt if he was the real Unlosing Ranger at all. Hold on, there's something happening back on Earth. Dangerama took giant Darkdeath Evilman's energy blast head on. Now he looks like he's in a really dangerous state.
Dangerama!
I love this pain. Come on, fire that thing at me some more.
This is bad. At this rate, it'll be a terrible influence on children. We'll receive complaints from the PTA. Seems like he's getting beat up again.
We have to hurry up and clear this dungeon for his sake, too.
By the way, Pirohiko, you said you were rivals with Dangerama, right? I keep wondering why you're so eager to cooperate with him.
It's because we're rivals that I don't want him to fight alone.
I guess if you left him alone, who knows what dangers he'd get into next.
Ever since he lost his one love, he fought as if it were a way to punish himself. But I think what he's doing is wrong. His one love would never feel happy about what he's doing. If he had someone he could fight alongside, I just think he might change. I get that feeling, so it makes me want to help him.
Oh, so you're rivals, but you really want to be friends. Something like that?
Exactly, like an irreplaceable bond between comrades in arms. If you can manage to become that friend to Dangerama, I think he may...
This is what happens when you fail to keep him in check, Dr. Noir! Hey, isn't that the patient who got operated on?
Stop it! Violence never solves anything!
What? I'm just having him take responsibility for that reckless surgery! Don't get in my way!
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. This is all my fault.
Yeah! You have to keep a close watch on Dr. Jean so he never performs another reckless surgery again! Dr. Jean?
So Jean Noir is split up into two people here on Bizarro Earth?
But why are you taking responsibility for what Jean did?
Jean and I were originally a single monster doctor with an MD in monsterology.
So, you performed plastic surgery on monsters to make them look stronger.
Yes, Jean was very gifted. The kind of doctor that could make a level 1 slime look like the last boss.
That's amazing. But that's fraud.
Your exceptionally wimpy-looking face must be the doing of Jean, too.
No, he was born with that wimpy face. Don't mind him.
Well, because of how gifted Jean is, he never makes any mistakes. That puts quite a lot of pressure on me.
Why? If Jean is perfect, then there's nothing for you to do.
Surgeries are always a race against time. If his support can't keep up, not even a genius can concentrate on the surgery. It's like how even really great comic artists usually have assistants. Like, what if you colored outside the lines and completely ruined the author's great drawings? You could never live it down.
I don't really understand that example.
Worst case scenario, a mistake can cost the life of a patient. With all that on my mind, a person who called himself a hero came and freed Jean and me.
A hero? Then it has to be that...
Yeah, that troublemaker hero.
I have been freed of the pressure, but the patient complaints keep rising. They beat me until I looked like this. But I was the one that wanted to be separated from Jean. I take responsibility for what's happened. That is why I must stop Jean from pursuing more reckless surgeries. Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was so scary!
Yeah, I thought I was going to wet myself. Incontinence Ranger! Now we know that Jean's skills were what put the pressure on Noir, causing a rift between them.
So is Jean Noir's fear of operating caused by his exceptional talent?
What do you mean you can't operate?
When I hold a scalpel, the weight of that person's life makes it unbearable.
I don't get what you're saying, man.
My skills were highly regarded, and I took the lead in many difficult operations. Failure was never an option. However, I had unwavering confidence in my skills. No matter how difficult it was, I could succeed, even with my eyes closed. But that was merely an overestimation of myself. There are many lives that I have no way of saving. When I could not save my beloved wife, I realized that.
Doc, so that's what happened to you.
Ever since then, my hand won't stop shaking when I hold the scalpel. I falter under the weight of another's life.
You've been through a lot, Doc.
I'm sorry for disappointing you.
This isn't the time for that. This injured guy is going to die.
What should we do? He won't stop bleeding.
The doctor back on Earth lost all confidence in himself when he learned how powerless he was in the face of death. I sympathize with his past, but at this rate, he won't be able to save the lives that can be saved. We better hurry!
He's such a cowardly doctor. Why would he lose confidence just from failing once?
What are you talking about, you little pipsqueak? How many times do I have to tell you that the loss of a loved one cannot be compared to anything else? Just think about how you feel if your mom died because you failed at something.
Mommy will go away? No, I don't want that, ever!
See? Isn't it scary just thinking about it? That doctor actually experienced it firsthand. Of course his nerves are shaky.
But lots of people are counting on him right now. That doctor has the skills inside to answer to their wishes.
Yeah. But before he can use his skills again, he has to obtain the determination to bear the weight of that responsibility.
Responsibility and determination.
That's right. We have to get both Jean and Noir to realize that.
But Noir looks like he was about to cut someone up and blend them into juice. If we let him go, who knows what he'll do?
Yeah, let's go after Noir.
Oh, hi. It's you guys. Seems like you're wasting time again.
Wasting time? All of this happened because you separated Jean and Noir.
You better think carefully about what you did.
I only granted Noir's wish. Maybe you should get Noir to reflect on his wrongdoings instead of me.
Noir is trying to take responsibility by stopping Jean from performing any more reckless surgeries. If you really are trying to do what's best for Noir, you should help us.
Noir thought about it and is trying to take responsibility in his own way. Let him do it alone. If you think helping everyone is the right way to go about doing everything, then you're a terrible hero, you know that?
What? You're the last person I want to hear that from.
But don't worry, I won't ever blame you guys for it. Good luck.
That bastard is so annoying! He doesn't even know what a horrible hero he really is!
But who is he?
Shh, wait! I feel a powerful thought coming in.
Genius? Then it's definitely not a thought from that troublemaker hero.
I'm receiving it from somewhere really close. But the word genius is made for someone like me. I really don't want others to use that word so frivolously.
If people like you are called geniuses, then all geniuses should be wiped off the face of the earth.
Do you have a minute?
What is it, Master? What brings you here? Did we screw up something?
No. There's a letter made out to the Unlosing Ranger. It's a bit odd, so I brought it here.
A letter? Fan mail? You haven't even beaten the last boss yet. It's way too early for you to start getting fan mail. Let me see. To the Unlosing Ranger in the future. Have you ever given up? Have you ever run away? Have you ever stayed down? In that crucial moment, I couldn't do anything but shiver and walk in fear. But those brave acts and the last handshake I exchanged with the Unlosing Ranger make that warmth and power unforgettable. I hereby swear that the Unlosing Ranger will never lose. No matter how many times he falls, he will always get back up. From the Unlosing Ranger, a.k.a. Hirohiko Ichimonji. What is this? A letter from Hirohiko to the Unlosing Ranger? You wrote a letter to yourself? Now isn't that embarrassing?
It's not embarrassing. It's a statement of my resolution when I succeeded the name of Unlosing Ranger. That's why it's not embarrassing at all.
Who are you trying to convince? Me or you? Wait, you succeeded the name of Unlosing Ranger? There was another Unlosing Ranger before you?
Yeah, it says right there I shook hands with him, doesn't it?
So you were just another regular bystander that became the Unlosing Ranger, just like him? You were talking about heroes and justice, but that was just stuff you learned from the previous guy?
Hey, I'm no ordinary bystander. I was a cool cop. And my hero philosophy is the result of years and years of research that I did myself.
I see. So that's why your hero philosophy is so lopsided.
Yeah, I was trying really hard so I wouldn't tarnish the name of Unlosing Ranger.
So the previous generation was the original Unlosing Ranger?
No, the man before was a regular person who received the belt from the previous. And the one before that was...
Wait, what? Then how many generations back is the real Unlosing Ranger?
They're all real. Me and him. Everyone who received the belt are all real Unlosing Rangers.
Huh? Is that how it works for the Unlosing Ranger? Now I see why the Unlosing Ranger is called immortal. It's all a big phony scam. You all did die.
No, as long as there are people who will succeed the belt, the Unlosing Ranger will remain the immortal hero.
You're talking about succeeding the belt, but didn't you force it on him?
Haha, he's a man destined to be a hero.
By the way, how did you receive the belt from the previous generation?
The previous man died protecting lives. I took over his will.
Completely different from you dying due to a minor traffic violation.
Anyway, the belt has been passed down to you. You have to keep standing back up to fight, just like the previous Unlosing Rangers. I did it 8 years ago. There's no reason why you can't today.